Alright, welcome to the H&N Race Hub. I'm gonna wait a little bit and then link the video in my Discord real quick. Alright, so I'm the host, Hoy, and then we have special guest, Go Boom, and Cadet. So, we're gonna go straight to the points. So, right now, Ricky is still in the points lead, obviously. 99 ahead. NASCAR Boy passed me in points last night, so he was up to uh, second. Someone obviously doesn't know how to count, Ricky. And then it's me in third, Cornette in fourth, Greg at fifth, Cadet in sixth, Wombus in seventh, Aiden in eighth, Leafy in ninth, and then Go in 10th, just above the cut line. And then below the cut line is Byroad with 105 points, Rev with 87 and 12th, and then KUW with 85 and 13th. And then Small on 14th with 28. So right now, the people who have enough races to be playoff eligible are Ricky, NASCAR Boy Hoy, and Cornette. Those people are now playoff eligible. They've participated in enough races. So yeah, last night, Griga ended up winning 2 in a row. And then for the second race, which was Bristol, and then Gobum ended up winning Bristol, breaking Griga's winning streak. So we're gonna move it to Go Boom. How does it feel to get the first win of the season?
I mean, it feels good. Road America, I had a good car. I just making mistakes. I mean, could have done better. Bristol, I think I had the fastest car. Won stage one. Stage two, I got walled by my teammate, but it's okay. Stage three, I just dominated because, I mean, I wouldn't say dominate, but Cadet took two, and I got in front of him, so that kind of made me the well, that kind of made me win the race. And yeah, I feel good after that race. I mean, two races, one top three I think I got, and one win. So I'm happy.
All right, well, congratulations on your win. Although you did get the win, you still have 4 left before you're eligible. You're right on that cutoff line, so are you worried like at all right as of now?
Um, nah. As of now, no, because I know I can show up to races and most likely win. So nah, now I know. Maybe if I don't race it the next race or two, then maybe. But nah, not right now.
All right, now moving on to driver the 48, Hendrick Motorsports Cadet. Cadet, right now you're running in 6th in points. You have 3 more starts before you playoff eligible. So you're basically in the mid pack for the playoff cutoff. So from here, do you think that you're just defending to stay above the cutoff line, or are you trying to move up, like in the points?
Well, as of now, I'm trying to just do my best, move up in points, give me a comfortable gap, and show up to a lot of races. I mean, I'm back from my injury, and I'm glad I was able to make a statement yesterday that I still am fast. So I think I'm going to keep looking to move up.
All right. Now, you do have a long way to go to obviously to get to Ricky. Ricky shows up to every race. Ricky has the most starts in the field. But right now, who do you think is your biggest competition points wise?
Points wise, I would say either Go Boom or maybe Cornet.
All right. And then talking about cornets, it was quite eventful after Bristol. We had some run-ins. We had some arguments. Cornet ended up putting Griga into the wall, from what I heard, and then they kind of had an argument at the end of the race. It doesn't sound like Griga was too happy with him. I'm really not going to give my opinion on that because I didn't personally see it. And then we had a interesting battle with Cornet and Rick at the end there. Uh, it was kind of just a back and forth thing, but I think they'll be okay. Um, from what it sounded like, Cornet might have put Ricky up the track a little bit, and then Ricky might have tapped the wall. I don't know for sure. And then he came down in Cornet, and then at the end of the race, I heard that Ricky ended up putting Cornet in the wall or something. And then moving on, Juan Cornet. Cornet just doesn't seem like he can keep his fucking mouth shut because he's a pussy ass bitch. So Cornet, I hope you're watching this. If you ever wreck one of my cars, it's gonna be a long season for you. Fucking pussy.
Those were the words of Hoy after that race.
Anyways, Cadet. So you and Gobum seem to have an argument towards the beginning of the race. I think it was stage one, all the way through stage two. What happened in that argument?
Uh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't remember
I
really
don't remember.
because I guess,
I
made
think
some
it was
contacts.
the end of stage 1 or start of stage 2
I think at the end of stage
on him.
1, I got into him and hold him up. I think, but
I think that was start.
we
No,
quickly kept respect for each other
yeah.
and moved on.
Yeah, it
So
was the start of stage 2 where, actually the reason I finished second in the stage, because I got walled by Griga, then I got walled by Cadet, and, that got me mad. I'm gonna be honest. But,
oh yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. I
okay.
got hit from behind and we had some contacts,
It's fine. I mean, I still got second in the stage,
but
so,
we kept respect for each other, kept moving on,
yeah.
and it paid off getting a
Actually, at
1-2.
the end of the race, we had a great battle for the win, actually, so, that no one hit each other, so, that was good.
Yeah, that's always good that you guys don't go at it the entire race. I think that's what I'd like to see more of because I don't like seeing a guy that might have gotten rubbed up in stage one and then stage three ends up just being a complete wreck fest. So I'm
Yep.
glad you two were able to keep respect for each other. But it seems like here's my opinion on this part. Me personally, I think this Cornet versus other people is just going to be more of a 1 week thing. I don't think it's really going to carry on later in the season. We've all had our run-ins with Cornet. Everybody in the league has.
I agree.
He's a fierce competitor, obviously, but we all respect each other to a certain extent. So I don't expect this to. If it does carry on, then I don't think it's going to carry on for that long. I think maybe if
Yep.
if this does carry on, it's going to be the next two races max. But usually it doesn't end too well for either drivers when this type of stuff carries on. Cadet, you've had your fair run-ins quite often with Cornet. So in the past, how did y'all's run-ins towards the end of the season?
Yeah, I have had my run-ins with Cornet. I mean, clearly everyone has. I mean, I moved on, but at that time, we were both really mad at each other. He would hit me, I would hit him, and Cornette. Cornette never thinks anything's his fault, so he always keeps wrecking you every race. So it did affect me pretty bad, but at the end of the day, I was still able to push through. But it did hurt me a lot.
Yeah. Um, there's been multiple. I mean, every driver in the league has had their run-ins with him, but that's just a common denominator. He's a problem causer, but he actually knows when to stop, and that's the good thing about him. He's just a fierce competitor.
Yeah,
And
there is some times when he does call National Boy the slowest driver in the field, but he has been outrunning him this year in total.
yeah, NASCAR Boy has actually made a very good step up after he retired after winning the championship.
I don't know how he won that championship, but it was a
Yeah,
good championship from him.
yeah, facts. He must have dominated or something. But
Yeah, anyways,
go
anyways.
watch the season 3 Iowa championship after this stream, and you'll understand
Yep.
fucking
Very
asshole.
entertaining.
Oh yeah, it was a interesting race, to say the least. But in my opinion, out of these 3 uh, run-ins that happened, which one do you guys think will if it does carry on? Which one do you think will carry on? Griga versus Cornette,
I
Ricky
think
versus
Gerga versus
Cornette,
Cornette.
and
Honestly,
Boyd versus
yeah, I
Cornette.
think Guega and Cornette,
Ricky
because
is scared of Cornette,
honestly,
so Ricky's
because
gonna let it go.
Guega is probably he runs up front every race. So if he gets put in the wall by Cornette or something happens, then I think he's gonna get mad.
Yeah, I'd have
And
to agree
Cornette
with
is
that.
Cornette is gonna get mad at Guega if he does something. So yeah, I
I
think.
mean, Ricky, we all know Ricky's scared of Cornette, so
Yeah.
Ricky will just let it go if Cornette does something to him.
Oh, trust me. Anything happens, I will not let it go. Oh,
Oh,
Um. Yeah.
you watching
Anyways.
this?
someone is dead. Someone is.
Anyways. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Griga just he did not seem too happy with Cornette at the end, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one carries on. If any of these do carry on. But that's all we had to talk about. There is well, there's one race There's 2 races technically, but it's one race. It'll be Richmond. Then after that, it'll be the All Star Race opener. So how it works is if you won a race this season, or if you've been a past champion, you will automatically be locked into the All Star Race. So if you were a champion or you've won a race this season, you do not have to race the opener tonight. But you may just like stick around in the party, watch the race if you want. But yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Then the All Star race will be at Bristol Dirt. So yes, the opener will be at Bristol
Also,
Dirt.
before we end the show, you guys have some questions. Can I ask you some questions about how your season's gone?
Um,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not too happy with it to be honest. Uh, I don't know. I feel like in the races that I have been fast, I just get caught up into stuff at the end. I'm not too happy about it. But I'm also. It's not like it's me constantly getting caught up into stuff. I'm also just not as good as I used to be. So
Yep.
no, it's not going good. I mean, I'm running top 3 in points, but I'd like love to run like I used to, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, any more
All right.
questions?
Nah.
How do you feel that? Okay, let me rephrase this. Who do you think is the most strong drivers right now, as we speak, to be a threat for the championship later this year?
I'm gonna say Ricky, obviously.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Riga. He's been really
Mhm.
strong in his past few races. And
Yes, he has.
then I'm gonna say you, Cadet.
Okay.
And gonna say that fourth spot is gonna be between me and Gobum.
I agree with that because we know Hoy can make a lot of the races, but on Gogum on the other hand, he has a really busy schedule. But we all know that Gobum has the pace to do it, and he's shown a really good statement of the past few races. I mean, he had a very fast car at Road America. He won Bristol in dominant fashion. And then, same with me. I mean, I got 2 seconds and a stage one at Road America. I mean, HMS is bringing fast cars week in, week out, and it looks like Chevy is just unstoppable so far.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. This season, uh, I don't think a single manufacturer outside of Chevy has. I think Chevy's won every single race this season, to be honest.
Yep.
Uh,
And most of them were in dominant fashion.
yeah, but yeah, Chevy has won every single race this season, but we also do outnumber most of the field, so that's an advantage. But it's still a pretty impressive stat. Hendrick Motorsports has won most of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chevy has so far won every single race this season, which there's only what probably there's probably six people total, and I want to say like maybe three people who are outside of Chevy that usually shows up week in week out. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a new winner here at Richmond tonight. It's obviously a short track, and I think it's going to be somewhere where someone's going to get moved out the way. I definitely wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But any other questions before this show's over?
Oh, not really.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later tonight, probably, or tomorrow, because and then I'll stream with the updated points, who won, some penalties if there are, and then we're also gonna have the All Star uh, wheel spin type thing. So if you don't end up winning a stage for the All Star Race opener, we're gonna have like a wheel spin. I'll join a Discord channel, and then I'll type in the names who aren't eligible. But yeah, and then I'll do a wheel spin, and that'll be whoever gets to the last spot. So yeah, uh,
And just to let you know, Hoy, you have Natural Boy listed as a Toyota on the
yeah,
points.
I know.
Alright,
I gotta
Train Boy
tell.
said that
I don't
in
make
the
these.
comments.
I don't make these points things. So this
Yep.
is all I have.
Ricky.
Ricky makes this part. So yeah, but
Alright, well,
that's really all we
thanks
have
for
to
hosting
talk
me.
about.